Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to Becoming Dateable Radio Show on IntellectualRadio.com. Oh my God, thank you so much. I am Eva Rue, the co-creator and host of Becoming Dateable, and this is the interactive, funny talk game show about dating and relationships that we put on every single month. And Monica P is the co-creator. Monica, say what's up to everybody.
Monica
hey, what's
P.
up, y'all? What's up?
Yeah. And I also have my comedian and my homie, L, right next
What's
to
happening? Good morning.
me. And then sitting in with us, oh man, I think she's just going to become our household person. We have the comedian and actress
She's
extraordinaire,
amazing.
Playwright.
incomparable,
That list keeps going.
artiste, Dawn Bless.
Yes, that
Bless.
sounds so fabulous. Thank you very much.
And unfortunately, Jay Grant of the Jay Grant Experience is out today. And we won't even put him on blast like that.
Hey, listen, man.
Why?
Listen. When you live a rock star lifestyle, being up this early in the morning, it's just it's hard, man. It's hard for me. It's hard. Y'all see my eyes, man.
Oh God.
I'm still in the same clothes I had on last night for the show. Like I ain't changed clothes or nothing.
Explains a lot.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I brushed my teeth though.
Oh my. Thanks.
I think I missed that this morning, but I always brush before I go to bed. I'm operating off of 2 hours of sleep, so
Yeah, we've been grinding.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a wonderful week last week. I went to LA.
Ooh.
Yes. And I was out there hitting the stage and putting my imprint in Hollywood, performing every night. It was just really, really cool. I love the music scene out there, by the way.
She was even at
that's what's up.
Tisha Campbell's.
I was at Tisha Campbell's.
I saw Tisha Campbell. She had a very bad debacle with a Rihanna song long time ago. And I was just wondering if you were able to rectify that with your vocals at her club.
Oh my God.
She did a body roll, and I don't think nobody was ready for almost
really?
50-year-old to be doing a body roll.
Listen, now 50 is the new 50. You body roll at 50. You go
I didn't think it was a problem with
Yeah.
it, but some people was like, she kind of caught it. So did you make it better?
You know what? I didn't see that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
you've been blessed.
I'm gonna have to. You know what? Ignorance is
You've
bliss.
been blessed.
Ignorance is bliss. I think I'm just gonna keep that out of my mind. But she's really beautiful in person. Yeah, beautiful person.
Sweet lady. I've
very down to earth. Was running around there like it was nothing. That's what I liked about being there, running into celebrities, like just regular people. I never run into anybody here in Chicago.
I'm
running into some people.
Are there people in Chicago famous?
They always
They Chicago famous.
No,
I mean, like anybody
there are
superstars?
famous people here all the time.
There are.
I mean, like
who was the old white man played Han Solo?
For the fact that you have to do that says a lot.
Because it's my brain freezing.
No, but not that. We should have
the one who kept crashing his own planes.
Okay.
Harrison Ford. Be here.
Okay, no, I'm not talking about visiting. I'm talking about superstars that live here, they reside here, and it's just a common thing to see them out in the public. We don't have that in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Well, maybe some like the older set a little bit, and they're kind of, they're not present like right now.
Still haven't seen Oprah.
Oh no, you
Oprah don't live here no more.
But I mean, back in the day when she was, I never just.
She was around. She just was at certain kind of parties. That's what it really was. You're talking about someone who consort with the common
It's a lot of money when you get to that Oprah level. It's a lot of money. You just can't kick it. You're not gonna just run into Oprah at Adriana's or nothing like that. That's not like what's gonna happen.
Oh boy, Marco Anthony says celebrities don't feel safe in Chicago. That's that recent stuff.
We don't feel safe in Chicago.
He said we don't. Oh God.
You know how many celebrities got their car pulled in Chicago though?
What?
Yeah. Oh no, you get your car. I didn't pull cards. Okay. Quick story.
Oh gosh.
I almost slapped Fire from Nas in Chicago. Yeah, he was being real disrespectful and weird. You know what I'm saying?
Explain the weird.
Okay. I'm talking to him because I was running the stage at a concert. We had Joe Riverson or whatever. We had Rick Ross and Nas on the show. I'm just the guy that's saying, hey, listen, you're going on stage in 30 minutes, you're going on stage in an hour, whatever. I ain't really bugging the man or nothing like that. But if I'm talking to you, don't you talk to your man and say, tell homeboy that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's strange.
Hey, fam, you a whole lot, not even 2 feet away from me. Like, you are within my reach. I got a 2'7" wingspan. Boy, hey, you know where you at? Like, and I was much younger then.
That's rude.
So I was reckless.
That's extremely
But you know what? That's the thing. The celebrities out there, so cool. I met Laz Alonso.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was looking, I was just like, oh my God.
Cute.
Oh my God. I had so many fantasies of him.
Oh wow, here we go.
Well, you know what? Outside of Chicago, I think the environment of Chicago is not as welcoming of celebrities that are here. You know, Cheryl Lee Ralph, the original Dream Girls and everything. I remember she was here some years ago looking for a space.
I love her brand of chocolate.
She had wrote a book. I think the original Tales of a Dream Girl or something like that. And she was at a theater that I work at a lot. And I came out of the door and Chicago police, I gave her a good old parking ticket. Have parking ticket on her car, on her vehicle, as she was in the theater looking for, to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, if I had the money to leave after a parking ticket, I'd leave too. Like, wow, this, I'm out.
So the environment is a little bit better. I saw Taraji at the grocery store. She was hiding, and
that's what's up.
Let me say this. Right. let me say this. To Nas's playing devil's advocate, as I'm older now, to Nas's defense, first of all, that was definitely disrespectful. But during that time, I think he was going through that divorce or whatever that situation with Khalees. So, you know what I'm saying? She might have sprinkled him or something. He might have left his manners in New York. He was
still stuck on the milkshake. Okay, so cool. Monica, let's go ahead and bring up the topic for the day so we can get this party started.
Let's get it started.
Hey. All right. So today's topic, we're talking about the pursuit. The pursuit, yes. So
the basically, pantiness.
Some men have abandoned the pursuit of the woman. Let's argue. I know some people.
We gonna argue.
This is good.
Yes, let's argue. I'm ready.
But see, they wonder why they can't get that strong, intelligent, ambitious woman that they desire. But it's like that kind of woman most likely will want to be pursued. You're not going to get her if you expect her to pursue you. Okay. So then those are the guys that end up with the naggy, needy, thirsty chick who pursues them.
Yes.
And is clingy and gets on their nerves. And they wonder why.
That's good.
A lot of men have pursued naggy chicks that work on their nerves. You pursued that woman. Like, some women, I don't know. See,
they don't have to do that much pursuing. The thirsty, needy chick is coming for you.
She's there. She's just waiting in the wings.
There's not that much pursuing you need to do.
Yeah. And that's when you get the woman that's, willing to take whatever the guy dishes out. Yeah. Meaning, if I can just have a piece of you, I'm cool with that.
Well, usually the piece they get is the piece everybody else gets.
Oh boy. But this is what I think. Okay, this is what I think. I'm a little. I have some traditional tendencies, but and it's also not just a religious thing. To me, I think it's a nature thing. But again, that's just my philosophy about it. I feel like what happened to the woman being the prize?
Yeah.
I feel like now men are walking around extra feminine, like, woo me.
All right. I want to argue.
All right. Yeah. Come on, black man. Let's argue.
Let's argue today.
Let's argue.
Actually, let's pontificate at the highest level today.
Okay.
All right. Let me tell you what happened. Because you're looking at mostly in the black community, right?
Okay.
This is what we're talking about. Because this is our experience. We don't really. All right. This table hasn't really done much dating of white women and men. Oh.
I've dated. Okay, keep going.
All right.
I mean, we may have had sex with the opposite with others.
But I've dated.
You've actually dated a white man?
I did.
How long? Did it get past the 90-day probationary period?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yep.
So let me say this. The reason why the men in the black community now are the prize is because y'all got a real shallow pool to swim in as black women. Y'all pool is shallow. Let me tell you something.
Okay, break that down.
I'm gonna break it down to you.
Quick, too.
The eligible black men, the eligible upwardly mobile black men are elite, because what you have out here mostly in our communities, and I'm not gonna say mostly, but what you see mostly is that you got guys that's either on their way to jail, on their way to the grave, or they're gay. Where does that leave you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is depressing.
I know. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. These cats is really gay, and then look at the financial situation. Let's go financially,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I'm gonna go even deeper. Willie Lynch set
Here
something
we go.
into play like 400 years ago.
Yes.
And basically it was this. You chop the head off, the body gonna fall.
Sure.
Well, if the head is the man, and they used to be able to just hang us in this town square, like, see, don't be like this nigger here. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
Now, how do you hang a black man in public in 2017?
Preach.
Take away his financial,
right, exactly.
His ability to
hire him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have
That's
to argue
the real
some of this.
racism.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
argue some of this. Now, I
Okay.
understand that there are things that were going on that affects us as people of color right now, but I think there is something. I just had this conversation the other day. I do believe there's a certain amount of you gotta learn how to deal with reality, which is yes, we do have a history where there are things set in motion to create issues in the black household. I get it.
Okay.
But there's also something called deal with it and get past it. So I mean, I know this is kind of a different conversation now, because when it comes to, like, my mother told me, she never thought that I would date. She never thought that I would date black men or marry a black man, because she thought the black men did not have the resources. Actually, the first thing she told me, she didn't think that I could deal with what black men put. Black men have to deal with racism. They have to deal with the jobs not being readily available. They have to deal with all these different things. I get it. And I know we have a response here from Brandon Alexander Williams right now. I understand all of that.
Okay.
But there comes a time when black men and black women have to say, you know what, this is where we came from, but we're going to push past this, and what are we going to do now? It's like a game.
Yeah.
This is chess, not
Yeah.
checkers. So
I feel-
the odds are against you, but how are you going to play it now that the odds are against? That doesn't mean you just give up and throw in the towel. That doesn't mean, black men, you just say, I just want a woman to pursue me, and I just give up. You don't just do that. You still.
It's not a giving up. It's actually a slight touch of, I don't know, maybe arrogance, if you will. Because when look, it's a numbers game as a man. We know that we're outnumbered by women. Point blank, period.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this 7th grade.
Oh God.
And when I go to the mall, I can talk to 20 women. I'm knowing for a fact 2 or 3 of them nearly try to take the tip. And I'm going to get the rest of it in if I can just get the tip to it.
Okay, so
that was 7th, 8th grade. I knew this.
Okay. So we're
so let's go back to chasing. Let's go back to the pursuit.
It's a numbers game.
It's
so
a numbers
that's what
game.
he's saying. The
Okay.
reason that the men don't see, I agree with that.
Okay,
Men
so-
don't
And we
chase
know
because
we're
they don't
outnumbered.
have to. They don't have to. It's just too many women and so little time.
As a black man, if you went to college, what? College was a veritable cornucopia of just sex and fun. Oh, we have a deep statement.
Okay, let's
We
make
have a
the
deep statement right here from
Okay.
Mr. Brandon.
What happened to the woman being the prize, which was the question?
Mhm.
Hey, all right, I see. It says here that goes back to the mentality is remnant of American marriage, ownership style, sell your daughter to a man way of thinking. It objectifies women and is counterproductive.
Okay.
It's old school.
So basically he's saying that the woman being the prize is because of like the dowry type of situation
Old
that
school.
started
Mhm.
in
Very old.
in African civilization. And this is what I think. I think that we don't value one another. I feel like the value on a black woman has really decreased in the black man's eyes. And so now let me finish. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, because we are so sold out and faithful to the unfaithful I know most black women that I know. That's all I can speak about. They want a black man, and that's it. That's all. But the black guys, he like, oh, well, I'm cool with Becky with the good hair. You know,
The Latino.
He's like, I'm open to everybody, and it's like that value on another woman is where it is. And when you think about marriage in general, every other culture, they value that marriage, they value that union because what it represents, the building of something, legacy.
I'm gonna have to chime in right here.
Come on, go ahead.
I used to think that, oh my goodness, I used to say that every other color values marriage. What is wrong with black men that they just don't want to do that? I, in my experience, been living a little bit longer, and I understand things a little bit different. Which is, I think that not only do black men value black love and black family and black families like that, I think that they feel so castrated that they rather not do it at all if they can't do it right. I'd rather they not do it at all if they can't do it right. See, men usually have a plan in their head. They like to do things a certain kind of way. And if they financially cannot have that, they still want to get it in. And, as some people say, empty, they stuff down there. But they don't get what they want. What they really want is that thing. But in American society, we're going to look at the impact of that on the black family. It has financially and economically castrated black men on a whole. That doesn't mean that every black man is going to be pitiful or whatever, but the odds are against you. So black men are, I think that's why they walk away from household. That's why I got this whole baby daddy thing, because, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the women do okay. I'm not saying the children are so
man. Why is it that the man is the prize if he's feeling like he's inadequate?
That's because not the ones who are adequate know that they're adequate and they have their pick of the litter.
My concern is with the people who feel inadequate, though.
So what about the women? What are we supposed to do? Help us out. If you're out there, if you want to call in, you can call in to 708-223-8953, 708-223-8953. We want to hear from you.
We have another statement from a man right here. And he says he never felt castrated. He believes that, he said, I was never convinced of the benefits of a healthy relationship, marriage, short-term and long-term. Okay, so that's another issue. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a multifaceted issue now. And when we're talking about male and female in the black community with pursuit, it's a multifaceted issue. It's some men out here saying, yes, black women have rejected me. I'm only dealing with white women because they're easier and I don't have to really chase them.
I've never met these men. I don't know no brothers who have turned that. Listen, nobody's ever said, I'm not messing with black women no more and meant it. We've all said it. Like, I'm tired of these. You know what I'm saying? We've all said it. I'm tired of these.
Hold it back.
But we've never meant it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying that you're not tired in the sense that you're not tired of sleeping with her, but willing to marry a black woman?
Who said we wasn't willing to marry a black woman?
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna
it's
time for our sponsorship
if you can't
plug.
do it right.
It's time for let's take our commercial break. Go ahead.
All right, we have Industry Buzz with 3 Z's. It's a training, mentoring, and employing our youth with jobs in media all year round. And they need our support to offer these services to even more youth. Visit www.industrybuzzwith3z's.com to give a donation and check out all of the media highlights from LaTonya Lane, CEO of Industry Buzz. That's with 3z's.com.
Hey, LaTonya.
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Oh, and they do have their soiree coming up on this Thursday, December 21st. It's going to be at Relax Lounge.
Toy drive.
It's free before 8:30. It is a toy drive. They will be collecting funds for that media, Inspire Our Youth media program. So that's this Thursday, the 21st at Relax Lounge, free before 8:30, and it's $10 afterwards.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. Good morning, Rick Hopkins. Okay. I want to address, is it Sean?
Yeah, he says, Sean Everson says, is dating your own race going to make your relationship right, though?
Okay, Sean, that's really good. So this is what I think, and the feelings that some of my peers have when it comes to dating within our race. We feel like dating a black man is more of a better fit for us. And I'm not, don't get offended by this, but for me, I need somebody that I can really relate to. I need somebody that, knows my music. I'm a musician. I don't want to put on a song by somebody and that person goes, oh, that's a pretty cool song. I want you to feel it and be moved by what I moved by. My upbringing. I really want somebody that I can talk to about now and laters and struggle sandwiches and stuff like that.
Flamin'
I mean,
hot.
Now laters.
Hot flamings.
Doesn't make it right. Have a relationship with somebody, but it's just a preference thing. It's just kind of like this. Am I opposed to it? No, I'm not. But it's not a preference of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a guy, he may say, I want a woman that's this size. I want a man this tall. Yes, I would love that. If I could build a homie, fine. But I can't.
Build a homie.
So I ended up with a boy, with a dude that was 5'8". Okay? Because you do have to, take some stuff. You have to settle on some certain things. You're not going to find somebody that's completely
I believe
everything.
That you can get what you want out of life.
Everything. You're going to have something about the person, even if it's a personality thing.
It's something, yeah.
Yeah, something. That's what I'm saying.
Something,
you know what I just realized? I'm doing this online dating thing as a year experiment. My year's almost up. There is a guy that I interacted with, and he said that he was in a relationship as really young, and he actually dropped out of high school. I think we actually went to the same high school. He dropped out of high school because he had a child, and she stayed in school. He stayed out. They stayed together. I don't know what, 15 years or something. They just broke up or whatever. Mm. So now when I'm interacting with him, he says to me, so I mean, what's up? When you wanna meet up? I said, sure. He said, I live on the west side. You coming this way? And I said to myself, huh? You feel comfortable with me coming all that way? I mean, yeah. Then I realized, and I asked him about this whole thing. So you think it's cool for a woman to break her neck to come all the way across the city? I don't drive. I can Uber like the best of them.
That's the lack of pursuit.
But that's what I learned.
Yes, that's the lack of pursuit.
Right. I learned that this man, and I asked him a series of questions, and he told me in so many words, you know what? I'm okay with, because most women don't like to go anywhere that I deal with. They like to I said, you just stay in the house? He said, yeah. And that's when I realized this man has been in a long-term relationship where all he's done is chill and be comfortable at home. He doesn't have any knowledge of the art of dating. He doesn't know what I'm talking about. So he doesn't know that. I said, you okay with a woman coming across the city? You okay with just coming to my house or me coming to your house? He was like, yeah, if that's what you want. He really does not know any better.
Right. That's terrible.
So that's the pursuit right there. There is a lack. There's a group of people who do have that.
And that's why we have Becoming Dateable. Please come.
And that's why we have it.
To the show, and we will help you to become dateable.
December 28th to be exact, huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
go ahead and
at
tell
the
about
entrance.
that. At the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
151 South Dixie Highway.
15101, yes.
Yeah. Jay Hollins chimed in and said he's been married to his Latina wife for 18 years, and the cultural exchange has been fun.
That's wonderful. I had a cultural exchange too, to a Nigerian that I was married to for 10 years.
That's Nigerian for those who don't know.
Yeah. And for me, it wasn't all that wonderful for me. So, he was another black man, but culture was, really different. And it wore me out because he didn't know my Johnny Gill. And I feel like I can't relate to you anymore. We have nothing. We have nothing. Nothing.
I had something.
Nothing.
I have 4 kids.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, they got 4 kids.
But it was rough.
That got depressing for a moment. We need to.
He woke something.
But it was rough. I mean, he wanted me to.
That sounds really depressing.
He wanted me to be something that I really wasn't, and then how a woman should operate in a household.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had his parents as an example. Yeah. I had my parents as an example.
And the examples were
worlds apart, literally.
Challenged.
Yeah. So I mean, if it's working for you, I said that's wonderful. But that's just not something that I want
so the
to
question
deal with.
had been proposed: why do you desire to be married? This was posed to the women.
Women, why do you desire to be married? For me, I think it's to build legacy, to build to build to build.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's my personal reason of wanting to do that.
Okay.
Anybody else want to speak on why you want to be married?
Oh my.
And
Listen.
yeah.
Well, while we're waiting for some people to chime in on that, we're gonna go to our next segment. Guess what, y'all?
What?
It's testimony time.
Boom, boom, doom, 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 doom,
It's
doom,
testimony
doom, doom,
time.
doom, doom, doom,
Tell us
doom,
a
doom,
story
doom,
to give God some glory.
boom, boom,
It's testimony time. Sing it again. It's testimony time. Testimony time. Tell us a story to give God some glory. It's testimony time.
Men don't desire to be married. We just surrendered, Mr. J. Hollins.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. There are some men that definitely want to be married.
We know a couple
Just
of them
not you.
suckers.
Okay.
But we
All right,
on
it's
Ride
testimony
around
time.
with-
we on testimony
We on
time, y'all.
testimony time.
Okay,
Y'all
sorry.
Comments.
Y'all got end of the year reflections, anybody?
Yeah. End of the year reflections. If we want a testimony time, I maintained by the grace of God my sanity.
That's good
wonderful.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
wonderful.
people lose their mind. So my father passed last year in September 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Darkest place I ever been in my life. I've lost people very close to me prior to when the old man left us. I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood prior to this situation happening in my life how people would even consider suicide. Now, I never considered suicide, but I didn't want to live.
Yeah.
Wow.
If that,
Wow.
if you understand the,
Right.
if you understand where I'm
exactly.
coming
I understand
from,
what, yeah.
Yep.
didn't want to kill myself,
Been there.
but I didn't really want to live. I
Been
didn't want to
there.
leave the house
Okay.
if I didn't have to. I didn't want to buy, like, I didn't want nobody talking to me. Like, if you wasn't gonna hug me or, and like leave me alone, then just leave me alone. It was a lot. It was a super dark space. And I've seen a lot of people going through a lot of hurt, losing their parents. Like, it's so close to the holidays. Everything, I couldn't taste my favorite food anymore. Sex just didn't feel the same. Like, I couldn't enjoy anything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm finally coming to a place where I'm starting to enjoy the flavor of life. And what's crazy is I'm a comedian.
Yes.
So I got to get on stage for a living and make people laugh.
That's right.
But I get the sad clown now.
Yeah.
So my testimony is made it through 2017 and didn't go crazy because people are losing their mind. It's a lot easier to lose your mind than people think it is. So I'm glad I still got my mind. I'm good. Thank you, Jesus. All
That's
right.
a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing that because I too can relate. I lost a brother.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And coming up December 23rd would be the anniversary of her passing. So
Right before Christmas.
Right.
So Christmas, hasn't been the same ever since. However, I'm able to deal with that void because it's always going to be a void.
Absolutely.
But I'm able to deal with it and I'm able to still function. I used to just cry.
Yeah.
And I tell
A lot of
people grief is like basically learning how to move around with a disability. So if you have a cane, you're on a walker now, you learn how to walk with that walker. And that's just how your life is going to be till you die.
Because it's years later and you still feel that. I still
my
feel
heart
that
is on a walker.
my brother being gone.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Almost 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
8 years.
Thank God you made it.
Yeah, and that's that's just I'm grateful for that because I'm watching people, and some people have lost their minds behind that level of grief.
That's awesome.
With grief, I learned that it is a choice. There comes a point. There is no bottom to grief.
Yeah.
It falls forever. You can
Right.
fall into that abyss, that darkness forever,
Yes.
whether it's depression or whatever, but especially with grief, and it can consume you. But you have to consciously make a choice to say, I'm gonna go as low as this, and that's it. Keep, life is for the living. You're still here. You cannot climb to the grave.
You know
what
kept me?
And you're their legacy. You deserve.
That's it.
You're their legacy. You gotta keep going because they sacrifice everything. Actually, everybody in your family from the beginning of human beings have survived. So how dare you get to this point in your life and say, I'm just gonna give up?
Yeah. All right. Okay, we're gonna take a quick commercial break with the sponsor, and then after that, we're gonna hear the smooth tunes of Story Devereaux Afterglow. So Monica, take it away.
OneNets is dedicated to the success of your brand. OneNets understands that there is another aspect of business on the other side of your day-to-day operations, and that is their focus. That other variable of business is fueled by internet innovation. Technique and strategy are the keys to success in millennial marketplaces. Contact www.onenets.com. The OneNets, that's the number one, NETZ as in zebra, for a consultation, and their business strategist, Kenny Lewis Jr., who can assist with taking your business to the next level through technology. And be sure to tell them that Becoming Dateable sent you.
Is that the Kenny Lewis, like the choir Kenny Lewis?
No, this is
owner of Kenny's
Ribs, Dusty's.
The big homie.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Junior.
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay. All right. Let's take this break, and we'll be back, folks.
Come on. Yeah. I see you, baby. Get your shine on. Get your glow up. One time for the babies on the south side, the east side, the west side, the north side, Chi-town. Hey, There's a song in your song, it can flow from short to long. In your song, you are the story. Getting past your past, struggling with your past. It'll pass. It'll pass. Hey there, over there, you're torn from where and there. It'll bear. You'll get there. I know what I know. Suffered more than you know. You roll in the cold, There's always something inside of you. It makes you beautiful, makes you beautiful, and makes you be the sun that makes the flowers grow. Be the spirit child in you that's meant to grow. There's always something inside of you. Something inside of you. It makes you beautiful, makes you yeah. Be the sun that makes the flowers grow. Be the spirit child within you that's meant to glow. Find it in the afterglow. Glows from the bellows of your soul. And you know it's what you put here for. And it's clear, so clear, the reasons why you're here. You can change the atmosphere. There's something incredible within the meeting of the minds. Like, if you were been kind, spare our brother a dime. He can take a red line to 100 lifetimes. And you wouldn't mind it because God had already prepared for you a place to be ageless, where you can brush your face with lilies and sing songs in the key. There's always something inside of you. There's always something inside of you. It makes you beautiful, makes you makes you beautiful. Be the sun that makes the flowers grow. Be the spirit child, be the youth that's meant to grow. There's always something inside of you, that makes you beautiful, that makes you you. Yeah. Be the sun that makes the flowers grow. Be the spirit child, be the you that's meant to glow. Finding in the afterglow. The glow of love is in you, now shine like the stars do. It's in the cards for you, you can go beyond the deep blue. No bars are set in the conquest. Illuminate the sky in scarlet hues if you believe you are the truest. If you're a savior or Judas, your heart will speak what your truth is. Now let the chatter be the catalyst, let it fuel the music. Don't adjust your volume, say it loud and let them hear you, then smudge the residue. And whatever you did, you can undo. Black gold is attainable. History is unchangeable. But until time runs out,
And we're back. Thank you for tuning in to Becoming Dateable on IntellectualRadio.com. And I am your host, Eva Rue. Eva, the vocal diva. Hey. Hey.
What's up, Eva?
So, Dawn Bless is about to give us our fashion tip. We just came back from talking about something that was really kind of touchy, so we needed to take a break on that one. Talking about the grief thing. So,
Oh, yes.
let's get to the fashion, darling, because I do not want to be crying on this Monday, honey.
So I just have a few tips for here. I look at it as fashion forecasting. So I like to look ahead because I'm getting to be a certain age now. You got to kind of stay current. You have to stay on top of your fashion, or you're gonna look, like you're wearing polyester suits and polka
Little
dots.
House on the Prairie.
Right. So, for those who are into a little bit of fashion or updating your look, there are a couple things that are coming in 2018, trends that I think you should look out for, consider. And again, take into account that you should probably just adopt one or two or whatever that you are comfortable with, but try to stay current. So things that are coming into next year, 2018, check prints. Think of things like in skirts, whether it's pencil skirts or straight. It's almost like houndstooth check print, the real small.
They're bringing it back, huh?
They're bringing it back. Fringes are on everything. Fringes are on purses, fringes on jackets, buckle shoes. So buckles on shoes for some reason. Now, that's not my thing, but if that's yours, boots or regular pumps or whatever.
Okay.
The color lavender is coming back really strong, and that's very different because again, things like lavender are usually associated with spring, but actually it's for the fall and everything like that. So
yes, if you are a pimp.
Yeah, all year long, all year long.
You are a pimp or a pastor.
Lavender and color lavender and things like sweaters, coats, and jackets. Floral prints. I've even seen floral prints on boots, which is very different. Utility jumpsuits, so those are still alive and strong. Oversized jewelry, the big statement pieces, as well as sequins on anything and everything. Daytime sequins is what they call it. So those are the things to look forward to for 2018.
Thank you.
I feel like I need to go shopping.
18.
I'll be shopping.
Fellas, floral prints.
On boots.
All right.
Boots.
Hey, so.
All right.
It's like he's gonna go out and get him that lavender suit.
The moment that we've all been waiting for. I know we always try to talk about things and be serious.
Yeah.
But it's time to get messy, y'all, because
Let's
it's what?
Messy,
it's Messy Monday.
Messy Monday.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Seeing as how I have experience with this, I'm going to speak on it. And we're going to just pose the question to the public.
I'm scared.
Should you or should you not tell your significant other about your past sexual history with a friend that is around your significant other? And is there a time frame in which you should tell that, or should you take it to the grave? I open up the table.
Okay. Initial response: take it to the grave. Take it to the grave.
Okay. Hey, I think in a perfect world, we would all like to take it to the grave.
Absolutely.
But
however,
there are just some times and some instances that you will end up in the grave if you don't tell who that person is that you was banging. Real. Okay? In college. Because I know I personally, I don't want to know. Okay.
Yeah.
However, if I'm getting chummy for some reason with the person,
Yeah.
be it some kind of social event,
Mm-hmm.
be it we end up working together some kind of way.
Right.
You want to be broadsided.
Yes, I do not want to find out I'm going to lunch every day with this chick and we've been sharing penises all this time. That would just completely wear me out.
I prefer the meat ministry, the ministry of meats.
Sharing meat ministry.
That
doesn't sound as bad though.
Yeah, it's a ministry. The worship is for real.
Don't use that terminology.
Oh boy.
With that being said, I just feel like I've been able to hold. I'm the only person been able to hold it and take it to the grave. But for whatever reason, women just won't keep this meat ministry a secret. Why do you have to tell? Why do you have to tell? Why when you get into an argument with your man, or if you mad at your man, you just be like, well, that's why L used to stand up in it.
Oh, boy.
What?
So
why would you do that?
You have fans like that?
Why would you do that?
Tragic.
Why would you try to destroy that man?
That is
like
bogus.
That.
He used to
on
stand
so
up in
many
it.
different levels.
You know, it's a great song.
Okay, we have a caller.
Is that me from LA?
Wait, hold on. We have a caller. Hello? What's your name and where you from?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
What's your name? Where you from, caller?
That's me from LA.
This is me from LA.
It's me from LA.
I love the way he says it.
You always call during the messy Monday.
Right.
You know what, man? You know, when you live a little bit, you got a little wisdom. You know, I got a little wisdom for these shit. So I've been in them, you know, and I just want to help somebody else along. You know, that's my whole mission.
That's
good stuff.
That's my whole mission. You know, like me, you know, I want to start. I want to say, you know, and you know, I start everything off with scripture. That's important because I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna drop this on you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So we gonna go to Matthew 6:3. Okay. So it say when you give to the needy, don't sound the trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do. You hear what I'm saying? In the synagogue, on the streets.
Don't talk about it.
Praised by man. They don't talk about it. Now listen at this. Well, this third one. But when you give to the needy, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You see what I'm saying?
You know
so that's my whole basis for this. You see what I'm saying? You know, if what happened before, that was before, ain't got nothing to do with now. You see
so
what
you're
I'm
saying take
they
it to
had
the
a
grave.
need. They need to be met. You met it, and you're gonna be blessed for it. So just move forward. Ain't nobody business about what happened before. You see what I'm saying?
You said you're gonna be blessed for it.
We got another vote to take it to the grave.
Yeah. If they was needy and as a good Reverend L would say, the meat ministry.
The meat ministry.
You see, he gave the meat ministry. They needed the needy. See, was done in the dark. Need to stay in the dark. You see what I'm saying?
He said, don't let your left hand. That scripture befuddles me. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing.
You got to move. Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Oh.
What? I don't get it.
Are we quoting the prophet Little Wayne right now? Is that what's happening?
Bishop Wayne stated that real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Some people we should never take relationship
Okay,
advice
we're
from.
gonna have to talk about
Ever.
this after because this is over my head. I don't know if I'm sleepy.
Going down the intestinal
track
or
No, I think that of course, everybody wants to keep their business. But I'm gonna say this: if you have in your relationship, he's gone. Okay. In your relationship, if you got an air of distrust, you need to air some things out. You need to go ahead and be transparent. See, some people have really trusting relationships. So I think that if you got that kind of relationship, that everything is cool, then take it to the grave.
Okay, so Elizabeth Noni says, I don't think your past is none of his business.
Dang.
And I don't think it's their business.
If they become
Elizabeth,
best friends.
if you were in this situation, you know, if they ended up hooping buddies down at the gym. You know,
drinking buddies.
You still wouldn't tell them? I'm just curious to find out. So you can put your answer on Facebook Live. Also, Elizabeth Noley says, I'm sorry, tell the man to give some fashion tips. So, Elle, can you give a quick fashion tip?
Gentlemen, listen. Same thing. Same rules apply to us as apply to the women. If you shouldn't be in it, don't put it on. If you know you got extra man boobs, your shirt's too tight, my brother. We don't want to see your milky man boobs. Unmilk yourself, bro. Don't do that to yourself. Untighten your shirt. Don't do that to yourself. Listen, the pants are too tight, my brother. And you got on barbershop drawers. You don't even got on Calvin Kleins. You don't even got on polos. You got on barbershop checkered drawers. You got on gas station. Let me get 10 on pump 5 and a pack of drawers with them tight pants, and you showing them drawers that you got from the gas station. You shouldn't do that, sir. So that's not coming back in style. It would never in style. And for men, let me explain something to you. Men and women, same rules apply. I'm doing some house cleaning right now. 2001 called and said, stop wearing them color contact lenses. It's over. Stop it. Fellas, you look very gay. Ladies, you look silly. All right? You just look silly. Stop it. It's over. It's 2017. Color contacts, it's over. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay. Be happy.
Some people like to look like Thundercat. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Thundercat.
Oh, stop it.
That's crazy. So
that's hilarious.
So let's get back to this Messy Monday topic.
Jay Holland says, if it can't come back and bite you in the ass, shut up about it.
Oh, you said
if it can't.
If you said ASS though.
Can we get an ass off on radio, Earl?
You know what? He said it again. Oh, God. Wait, Tanisha said, I believe in telling it all, even though I don't know what we were talking about. You know what?
Tanisha's messy.
That's
every day is Messy Monday for Tanisha then.
That's hilarious.
That's horrible.
You have to protect your relationship. If you really, if telling is going to destroy your relationship, you're destroying that person, what are you really doing for them?
Right.
It's just to relieve yourself of guilt. And possibly shame, I guess, I don't know. But you really have to evaluate what you're going to do to that other person. If you've moved on, now this is only if you moved on and you're not doing that job anymore.
That job.
If you're still in it, I mean, give them the opportunity to say, hey, yeah, I'm staying with this, or, deuces.
I was recently in a situation where a guy and I were friends and we had been kind of intimate, before.
What is kind of
intimate?
Well, I don't want to get into that right now. Kind of intimate.
You're not going to say that and walk away.
You
won't. You will not.
Kind of intimate.
This audience listening is waiting.
Did you bless him or did you
kind of intimate, please?
Did you bless the man or did you not?
I'm not sure. I just had this conversation the other day.
You're not sure?
If a tree falls in the forest and there was no one there to hear, did it really fall? If it didn't really retch around and wrench it off, does it count?
So basically, you're saying that his male tackle,
it didn't reach the goal.
Did not pass the hymen.
I think it might have knocked on the door once or twice, but it didn't make it past the doorway. Anyway, the point is,
threshold.
Well, right. This was like a tadpole. So anyway, we were dealing with one another, and then he was going back into a relationship with his whatever significant other.
Yes.
And she was uncomfortable with our relationship, with me and him even being friends. And I told him that we should end it. But he said that she told him that she was okay with it, and I said she's lying. Mm-hmm. She's lying. It's a lie. So he went back to it. He said, yeah, you're right. It was a lie. I said, because that's what people do. When you really want something, you compromise. Can you be friends with somebody that you used to be intimate with and be in a relationship with somebody else at the same time? Like, that's weird to me. I'm a fan of, you don't gotta have all these friends in your life.
I think that's weird to me. I don't need your friendship.
Jay Hollins has stated, ladies, your man is not designed to hear about how you used to throw it back
this is
on
true.
the last dude.
This is true.
Take this advice.
I implore you.
Yes.
Jay Hollins, this word implore.
Okay, right.
You meant that.
Ladies out there in the internet
like
realm, please keep this meet a secret. If me and you used to do something and you have a significant other, boyfriend,
personal PSA
fiance, husband number 2, husband number 3, Because if you slept with me, 9 times out of 10, you are very well equipped with magical box, and men will propose and marry and buy homes and houses and land for you. So you might be on your 3rd husband by now. But please don't tell any of the husbands that me and you used to do anything, because it's not going to help. It's not going to help your relationship. It's not going to strengthen your relationship.
Not at all.
None of that. I think it's
sabotaging your job.
Well, again, some people use other people to sabotage their things. Like that's real too.
Yeah, that's true.
And this has happened to me. So it happened to me multiple times.
Oh, are you willing to cut off that person if your significant other says, "Hey, I'm not comfortable with it"?
No,
that's the real question.
My significant others.
You would ask some others. That was an accident.
No, I'm saying throughout the years.
Oh, okay, break that. Okay,
Freudian
slip that up.
Freudian slip.
Yeah, significant other, current and past, is that people have been in my life long before you got here. My relationship, my batting average with my relationships is way worse than my batting average with keeping up with friends. I got 20 plus year, 30 year friends. I don't have 20 plus year, 30 year girlfriends. So,
Okay.
But you got to have boundaries. You got to have healthy boundaries. If you used to bang them and then they in your inbox right now and DMing you talking about, hey, here you banging me again, whether or not, that's my thing. I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship that the women that were contacting him were not respectful. And I said, why aren't you checking that? He said, don't worry about it because I'm not acting on it. I said, you're getting something out. You're getting something out of this attention and this. They want you.
Yeah.
So, we have to take a quick commercial.
Sure.
Go ahead, Monica.
Many times we eliminate bad foods from our diet without adding in the nutritional ones needed. We may lose weight and get rid of certain illnesses, but still lack optimal health. For nutritional supplements with premium nutritional formulas that are readily absorbed into the body and goes beyond the minimum daily requirements, contact Callie at 708-339-7356. That's 708-339-7356, or you can email info@caljohn, CALJOHN.com. A healthier lifestyle and immune system is just a call or a message away.
That's awesome. Hey, Tanisha Sanders just said, I told my husband everything before marriage, and he did the same, especially since people he used to sleep with came to events and would reference their excursions with an earshot of my nosy self during the beginning of our relationship, so there were no surprises. You know what, Tanisha? Like I feel that there are certain situations. Everybody's situation is different.
Right.
You're dealing with a musician. I'm a musician. I'm sure I'm going to have to disclose a lot more to the person that I decide to give myself to.
Because entertainers are hoes. So you just got to it happens. The creative side of your brain sits right on top of the whole side of your brain. And it's always active and firing off. And, at some point you may have to tell, if you really get serious with somebody, all right, so guess what? You know what you're dealing with. You know how I ran up on you. I've been doing this a long time. So just don't take it personal if somebody says something to try and get under your skin, because you have the prize. You won. I didn't stay with them.
Okay.
I kept you.
I'm still slaying in the spirit from what you just said. So I think you're probably going to have to carry the show for the rest of it. Because I'm done. I'm done.
But it's really true, though. It's very true.
Monica?
Yeah. We do have church announcements. Don, do you have anything coming up?
That makes sense.
I absolutely.
Great job, Maserati.
Right now, I'm getting ready to prepare for a jazz show called Billy, Sarah, and Ella. So that's to be announced. Yes.
And how can the people follow you?
At DawnBless.com or Dawn Bless on Facebook and Instagram.
And I'll make this announcement for Jason. We don't like him right now, but we love him.
Hey, Jay, you good with me?
I'm just playing, Jay. The incomparable Jay Grant Experience is on Tuesday nights, every Tuesday, every week at Lamel's Luxury Lounge, 1801 West 87th Street at 8:30 p.m.
We have luxury
and
in the
they
hood.
do start on time.
Listen, I never thought it would be luxury on 87.
You know what?
Nice.
Look at God.
It is nice.
Oh, a
I enjoy
diamond in the
myself
rough.
every time. And it's like a concert. It's supposed to be an open mic. But when I tell you, it's a concert.
beast.
It's
slaying.
just ridiculous. But anyway,
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God.
El,
Amazing
I went
musicians.
in. Go ahead, El.
Okay, so I'm pretty busy this last month of the year. I'm excited about it. I just did So What Sundays with Corey Bell last night. Sunday. Thank you, Corey, for having me out. Me, Barry Brewer. It was a slew of other comedians, K Ferg, our young guy from Canada, you know what I'm saying, getting it in. We got down last night, so this week you will be able to catch me at Island Bar on the 23rd, which is Saturday, and again on the 30th, the following Saturday. We got the 4th and the 5th Saturdays of the month over at Island Bar. Also, don't forget, Wednesday night, we are going to be at the entrance for Wildcat Wednesdays, and the 27th is actually my birthday. I will be headlining Wildcat Wednesdays. On my birthday, I will be slapped off the Remy, giving you all of my intimate thoughts on everything that I have intimately thought about. So you don't want to miss that show. It's going to go crazy. Then the 28th, which is the very next day, we will be at the entrance again for Becoming Dateable.
Hey.
Da, 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 da.
Yes, Becoming Dateable. December 28th.
Was that it, El?
The 28th, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show starts at 8.
Yes, Eva, did you have anything?
Oh.
You had something coming up.
Oh yeah, what do I have coming up?
Oh God,
I have too much stuff coming up.
Okay.
I'll be at the entrance
just
again
check
on
out.
New Year's Eve too.
Okay, that's what's up.
Hosting with Maze Jackson.
I'll be at my church New Year's Eve.
You had another engagement this weekend. Okay,
were you thinking about
I'll
that? I'll be at
okay.
DA Deli.
There you go.
Saturday evening in Orland Park. I have too much going on. It's just it's just crazy.
We're gonna say follow Eva's page.
Yes,
that
follow
was just
my
so
page
little information.
Facebook. I'm ready for a vacation. And I'm operating off of 2 hours of sleep. I've been going
because she got it in last night.
All week.
You got to clarify that because you say she got it in last night.
Singing. Yeah. She was singing.
We're gonna Becoming Dateable, so that could mean a myriad of things.
She was singing background.
Yeah.
Griffin, and then what else did you do, dear?
And then I was at Subterranean.
Yeah, lit it up, hon.
Sometimes when I go up north, I just get this voice. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just feel so like Lincoln.
I can't take her.
I don't know.
We do have more BCD though. We cut out one, the Cuffing Season Chronicles.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What is that? That's
every first Thursday of the month at Lakewood Bowling Grill at 8 p.m. 5125 Sauk Trail. That's in Richmond Park. We have speed dating games, spades, and stand-up sketch comedy open mic. So comics, you're welcome to come on out. What else do we have going on there?
Oh man, if you have not heard Eva do any stand-up,
she's hilarious.
Oh my God.
She is hilarious.
I'm so happy and so proud of my homie, man. For real. I'm a fan of my friends.
Oh, that is so sweet.
We do have DJ G Money will be there.
DJ G Money.
On the 28th, did we mention that there's going to be an after party?
Oh yes, that's right. After party.
Mark your calendar.
Come on out. I know
December
a lot
28th,
of you
Thursday.
have been telling me for 2 years you're gonna come to Becoming Dateable. Listen, you better come now because we about to be Hollywood. So you better come now.
While you can get in the door.
Okay.
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
And that's not necessarily guaranteed. You have to get there early.
Yes, true.
Because I'm fake famous now, but when I get real famous and people start coming out the woodworks talking about they my cousins.
For real. So listen, I just want to say thank you to our panel today. As always, Dawn Bless, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Love Dawn Bless.
Oh,
she's
yes.
awesome, amazing.
We want to say thank you to our super producer, Earl, program director, Wanda B, host of He Said, She Said, our sponsors, Cal John, Asset Management, K. Carlton Inc., Industry Buzz, Play Too Much Productions, OneNet. Remember, no matter where you are in life, never stop becoming a better version of you every day. This is Becoming Dateable on IntellectualRadio.com.
Dateable.